This conference will now be recorded.
So organic compounds is classified into two main categories. The first one is acyclic or aliphatic or open chain compounds. The second is cyclic or closed chain or ring compounds. So again, the acyclic or aliphatic or open chain compounds are classified into two types. That is, saturated compounds are alkenes. Then unsaturated compounds, under the unsaturated compounds, alkenes and alkynes. If you come to cyclic or closed chain or ring compounds, we have two types again, alicyclic or cycloalkanes, then aromatic compounds. So alicyclic or cycloalkanes, example, we can give cyclohexane. Under aromatic compounds, again it is classified into two types, that is homocyclic and heterocyclic compounds. Example for homocyclic compounds is benzene and heterocyclic compounds is example pyridine, furan, etc. So we'll see one by one. What is meant by aliphatic or acyclic or open chain compound? First one is aliphatic. So compounds whose molecules contain a open chain of carbon atoms are said to be aliphatic. So what do you mean by open chain? Open chain. It is either straightway or branched, but it is not closed. It is open. That is aliphatic. So under that, saturated and unsaturated. What do you mean by saturated compounds? Saturated means the compound contains single bond. That is, carbon-carbon should have only single bond. Unsaturated means
double bond and
there is presence of double or triple bonds. Example for saturated compounds, alkanes.
Methane.
So under alkanes, we have from carbon 1 to n number of carbons. So the simplest carbon, that is one carbon, alkane is methane. That is, what is the molecular formula of methane?
CH4.
CH4.
CH4. Yes. Next is ethane. ETHANE. Ethane is 2 carbons. What is the formula, molecular formula of ethane?
C2H6.
C2H6. Next, methane, ethane. Next is
Propane.
propane. Propane is 3 carbon. So what is the general formula of alkane?
CnH plus H2n plus 2.
Cn
H2n plus 2.
CnH2n plus 2. So if you take carbon as 1, C1, H2n plus 1 is 2 into 1 is 2 plus 2, 4. So carbon 1 carbon means hydrogen 4. Similarly, C2 means how much?
6.
2 to the 4, 4 plus 2,
6 hydrogens.
So 6 hydrogens. Next, propane, 3 carbon.
10.
6 plus
8,
2,
yeah.
8. C3H8, propane.
8.
Butane, next is butane.
C4H10.
Carbon 4,
4H10.
4 to the
10.
8, 8 plus 2, 10.
10.
C4H10. Next compound,
C6.
H12.
pentane, 5. Carbon 5.
C5H12.
Hydrogen
12.
12. 5 to the 10, 10 plus 2, 12. Next higher,
C6.
after pentane,
Hexane.
hexane has 6 carbons. How many hydrogens?
14.
14.
14. Next, after hexane,
Heptane.
heptane. How many carbons?
7.
7.
7. Hydrogen?
16.
16. Next, after heptane,
Octane.
octane has
8.
9.
carbon.
Yeah.
8
Yeah, 8.
carbons. So how many hydrogens?
18 hydrogen.
Yes.
18 hydrogen.
18.
18.
18 hydrogen. Next.
Nonane.
Nonane.
Nonane. 9 carbons.
20 hydrogen.
20
20
hydrogen.
hydrogen.
Then
Decane.
decane. 10 carbons.
Decane.
22 hydrogen.
Hydrogen.
22 hydrogen.
22.
22 hydrogen.
So up to 10 you should know minimum with names structures. Okay, alkanes is done. What is the other name for alkane?
Saturated compounds.
Yes,
Saturated compounds.
other name I asked.
Or alkane.
Yes, alkanes. They are also called as paraffins.
Paraffins are generally waxes, no ma'am.
Olefins, ma'am.
Yes,
Paraffins are wax, no ma'am. Wax.
Yes, wax chemically. What they are?
They're alkanes.
Yes.
Okay.
Paraffins are also known as alkanes. Next is unsaturated compounds. So organic compounds which contain double or triple bonds. They are termed as unsaturated compounds. In that we have alkenes and alkynes. So alkenes, example,
Ethene.
ethene. We don't have methene.
We
Methene
don't
is,
have methane. It starts with 2 carbons.
methene is not there because
Because
methane
single
with
carbon
one
cannot
carbon.
have double bonds.
Yes. So ethene. E-T-H-E-N-E. Ethene. What is the general formula of alkene?
CnH2n.
CnH2n.
CnH2.
H2n.
Okay. Now ethene is
C2H2.
C2H2.
C2H4. I'm sorry.
C2H4.
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 Yes. H2, that is 2n, right? 2 into 2. It will be
2
4.
into 2. C2H4. C2H2
So
is ethene.
C2H4. Next.
Propene.
Propene.
Propene. Propene is how many carbons?
3.
3. So now how many hydrogens?
C3.
6.
3 to the 6.
6.
So C3
6.
H6. So you can write the double bond either in the first carbon or second carbon. It is one and the same. Next. After
Butene.
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 Butene is how many carbons?
4 carbon.
C4H8.
No carbons. Hydrogen.
C4. H8.
8.
C4H8.
H8.
Now, how many butenes can be formed?
What ma'am?
One butene. You have only one butene or two types of butene? How many types
Two
are there? Butene?
isobutene. Because there are four carbons, you can place double bonds either in the first or you can place it in the between. You can place it in second or you can place it in third also.
Okay, 1 minute. So 1 butene, 2 butene. You can write 2 structures for butene.
2. Yes, ma'am.
So how will you write this structure?
Double bond on first carbon or double bond on second carbon.
Okay.
Or double bond in third also.
Third or second may be same.
Yes, we'll come to that. 1 minute. I'm trying to open the Word document. I need to show you. How many carbon butane has?
4.
2 structures.
See, okay, it has 4 carbons. And we want double bond. So where will you place the double bond? Here. You are able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
So you can number the carbon either from left or right. Yes, you can number it either from left or right. So you want to place a double bond here. So now what it will be? How many hydrogens should be placed here?
At 4 it is 2.
Starting from here.
Starting from there, ma'am. There it is. You can place 2.
Hydrogen is 2.
2.
Because
It's 2.
the double bond we have. So we have only 2. Here
2.
1.
1. 1. Yes, ma'am.
Here
1.
2.
1.
2.
Here
There 3.
2,
3.
3,
so this is 1 butene or 4 butene.
1 butene.
1 butene.
Why not 4 butene?
If the
First priority given to
double
the
bond was at the other end, it would have been
Always you have to give lowest number.
lowest number
So
to
the
the
double bond is here. So you have to give lowest number to the double bonded carbon. So you have to start here is this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So the double bond is at first carbon. So the compound is 1 butene. Yes. This is 1 butene. So similarly, if you want to write 2 butene, so this is what? 2 butene. So the carbon double bond is attached to the second carbon. Either you start here or here. So this will be second. So 2 butene. Similarly, next alkene is pentene. So pentene has how many carbons?
5 carbon.
Hydrogen. How many hydrogens?
10.
10.
10,
So how many? So 1 butene and 2 butene are called isomers. Okay. So pentene has how many isomers?
3.
3.
These are the 3 isomers. What are
3
the 3
isomers.
isomers of pentene?
Double bond on first,
Pentene,
second, and third
2
carbon.
pentene, 3 pentene. So there are 3 possible double bonds. So either the double bond could be here, or the double bond could be here, or the double bond could be here. So now you have to balance the hydrogen. So here how many hydrogens? 2.
2.
Here
1.
1.
One,
Next
2.
2,
next
2.
2,
next
3.
3,
yes. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons, 2, 4, 6, 9, 10 hydrogens, right? And this is 1.
19,
Now balance this.
three pending,
Balance the hydrogens. So here how much it will be?
3,
CH3, CH,
1, 1, one
here
hydrogen, 1,
1, here
2, 2,
last
3,
3. Here
3,
CH2,
2, 1,
yes,
1, 1,
1,
3.
3. Check, is it balanced?
Yes.
Okay, butene, pentene. Next, hexene, heptene, octene, neonene, decene. So write these structures and isomers for all of the other 5. Take down. You have to write the remaining alkenes along with their isomers. So same way how we studied that alkane, instead of ANE it should be ENE here, and it should have at least one double bond. Finished? So what is this?
Isomeric nomenclature.
No. Compound name. What is this compound name? So it is a butene only, but there is 2 double bonds here. How will you name the compound?
1,3 butene.
1,3.
Butene.
Any modification?
Isn't it dibutene?
Yes.
Dibutene, or is it just butene?
You have
Yes,
to
ma'am,
indicate the double bond also number. 1,3
Dibutene.
dibutene. Or it is also called as
Butadiene.
butadiene.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
Butadiene.
the carbon double bond is this first position and first carbon and third carbon. So 1,3 butadiene. Similarly, you can write it for pentene also. 1,2 pentadiene, 1,3 pentadiene, 1,4 pentadiene. Next is alkyne. So alkyne,
C2H2 or general numerification is C2N-2.
It's C
CN and
two CnH2n minus 2.
CnH2n-2.
it is CnH2n minus.
Minus 2.
So what is the example for simplest alkyne?
Ethyne.
Propyne.
Ethyne.
Ethyne.
Simplest. The
Yeah.
first is ethyne.
CH triple bond CH.
So CH
C2H2.
CH triple bond CH is ethyne. It is also called as what is ethyne also called as?
Which one?
Ethyne. ETHYNE. Ethyne is also called as what name for ethyne?
Acetylene.
Yes, it is also called as acetylene. Next, after ethyne, it is propyne. After that,
Butane.
butane.
Butane, propyne.
Pentine. Hexane.
Hexane. Just instead of ANE, you have to replace it with YNE. Similar to alkane. And it should have at least one triple bond in the structure. So I could not find triple here. So I am writing equivalent sign. So it is all three bonds only here. Okay. CH triple bond. CH is ethyne. ETHYNE. So you have to write for all the 10 carbon compounds. So this is about aliphatic compounds. So next we have is the
Aromatic.
classification. Aromatic. After aliphatic it is alicyclic.
Yeah.
So what is alicyclic?
Which is a closed form.
Yes, it is an example for closed compound. The compounds whose molecules contain a cyclic structure made up of atoms joined by single covalent bonds. So it should have only a single covalent bond. Then it is called alicyclic compound. So example for alicyclic compound.
Cyclohexane.
Cyclohexane.
Cyclohexane. Simple one. Go with the simple one.
Cyclohexane.
Simplest
Cyclohexane.
cyclic compound. Huh?
Cyclopropane.
Yes. Cyclopropane. So cyclopropane is similar to which shape?
Triangle.
Triangle.
Triangle. So triangle shape is cyclopropane. What is the molecular formula of cyclopropane?
CH2, CH2, CH2.
Molecular formula. C3,
C3H H6.
Six.
C3H6. So what is the general formula of cycloalkane?
CnH2n.
Yes, CnH2n. So next is cyclo.
Butane.
Yes, butane. What is the molecular
Square.
formula?
C4H8.
Geometric figure is, it is
Square.
square,
Square.
square or a rectangle. So what is the formula?
C4H8.
Next is
Cyclopentane.
cyclopentane.
Pentagon.
Pentagon shape. C5H10.
H10.
Next
Cyclohexane.
C6.
Hexone.
C6.
Hexonic.
Cyclohexane.
C6H12. C6H12.
Yes. Next.
Heptane. Cycloheptane.
Heptane.
C7H14.
Cyclohexane. So CnH12. So you have to write all these. Okay. Name, structure, molecular formula. Next class is aromatic compound. So what is aromatic compound? Compound which contain
benzene.
one or more benzenoid ring. So it should contain at least one benzenoid ring. So benzenoid ring is nothing but benzene. So they are said to be aromatic compounds. So examples for aromatic compound.
Benzene.
Benzene. What is the molecular formula of benzene?
C6H6.
C6.
H6.
So similarly, it is similar to cyclohexane. Only thing is, what is the change?
Double bond.
Double bond.
Yes, it has a double bond. It is unsaturated. The bond is arranged. How it is arranged?
Alternate positions.
Alternate single and double bond.
Double bond.
Any other example for aromatic compound other than benzene?
Anisole, I guess.
What was the question?
Examples for aromatic compound.
Toluene. Pyridine. No, not pyridine.
Pyridine is not. Pyridine is aromatic compound.
Pyridine,
But
yeah.
you can give here also. In other class also we have. What is that? Benzene, aniline, toluene, naphthalene, phenolene. So any
Toluene.
Ma'am, is
compound.
anisole an example for that, ma'am?
Yes. It should have a benzene ring. That's it. For an aromatic compound. One benzene ring, two benzene ring, three benzene ring. So example for two benzene ring is naphthalene. Example for three benzene ring is anthracene and phenanthrene. So you can have different fused rings also. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So alicyclic, we finished. Aromatic, that is homocyclic. Homocyclic means what? Homo means same. So they contain only carbon and hydrogen in the ring. That's why it is called homocyclic. Now heterocyclic. What do you mean by heterocyclic?
Contain other elements like
Other
nitrogen.
elements, not elements. Atom.
Atom. Yes, ma'am.
Cyclic compound which includes one or more atoms other than the carbon. Then it is called heterocyclic. So other than carbon means it could be oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, etc. So any of these atoms can be present in the cyclic ring. So then this ring system are called heterocyclic compounds. So examples for heterocyclic compounds, we have pyrrole, pyridine, phenolene, furan, thiophene, piperidine, indole. So like that we have various examples. So you can see for aliphatic compound other than alkanes, you can also give the other functional group compounds like ethyl alcohol, ethyl amine. So saturated example is ethane, unsaturated ethylene or acetylene. So ethene or ethylene both are same. Don't get confused. Since Y is present in the ethylene, it's not a triple bond. So, ethene is also called as ethylene. So aromatic compounds, you can see examples: benzene, aniline, naphthalene. Alicyclic compounds, you can see cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane. Heterocyclic, carbon and heteroatom. Example for pyrrole. Pyrrole is a 5-membered heterocyclic ring which has nitrogen as heteroatom. Oxirane, it is an heterocyclic compound, that is which contains oxygen. Pyridine, which is a 6-membered heterocyclic compound with nitrogen as heteroatom. So till here it is understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Classification.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you find out some more examples for all of the compounds?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So at least 10 compounds for each classification. Alkanes, alkenes, alkynes, cycloalkanes, aromatic compounds, and heterocyclic compounds. For all of this, you have to give at least 10 examples. 10 examples. Will you do it?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Tomorrow, can I check?
Yes.
No excuse. You have to write it and show it to me tomorrow. So next class we'll start with what is functional group and isomerism. Okay, shall we end the class now?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.